Hey guys, today we're going to go over another evolution build, this time for Espeon. Before I go into the build, I do want to explain the ability Magic Bounce, specifically what it does do and what it does not do, just so everybody understands kind of how this build works. In this video we'll build on top of two other videos. Number one, the hidden ability Eevee video, that will show you how to get hidden abilities. Magic Bounce is a hidden ability, so you will need to go get an Eevee from a 5-star raid in order to get a chance at the hidden ability. And then number two, I do use some chain breeding moves in this build. If you want to see how to get Wish specifically, you'll need to go watch the older video with Sylveon. And here from Smogon, we have up on this screen Espeon's base stats. So Espeon has 65 HP and attack, 60 defense, 130 special attack, 95 special defense, and 110 speed. Espeon's best stats are special attack and speed. It can take a special defense hit and probably survive. It will not survive a physical hit, as its defense and HP are very low. So let's go over what Magic Bounce does do. Magic Bounce is basically just a constant passive effect of Magic Coat. So what Magic Bounce does is it reflects all status lowering moves, status condition inducing status moves, entry hazards, and moves like Taunt, Torment, Disable. For a real quick overview of what Magic Bounce actually affects, I'm going to list these out in the video. I am going to put them in the text below if you want to refer to that later, so don't worry too much about keeping up with this. So here's the list. Magic Bounce reflects moves that induce status as their only effect, like Yawn and pretty much everything except Teeter Dance. All moves that do no damage but alter the target's stats, including Flatter and Swagger, except Defog and Memento. It reflects Attract, Block, Gastro Acid, Leech Seed, Mean Look, Spiderweb, Worry Seed, Whirlwind Roar, and then Stealth Rocks, Spikes, and Toxic Spikes. So Magic Bounce is really good at countering specifically entry hazard teams. If you have Espeon as the lead and you go against somebody that is going to try to set up entry hazards, you're going to force them to swap that Pokemon out with another one. Another cool thing that Magic Bounce does is it will reflect Leech Seed. For the most part, it's going to reflect it onto a Grass type, and you won't actually get the effects because Grass type will be immune to Leech Seed, but it's kind of cool that it keeps it immune from, Leech Seed chip damage. So what does Magic Bounce not do? So Magic Bounce will not reflect a move if the Pokemon with Magic Bounce is either immune to it due to its type or species, or if the Pokemon is protected from that move. Magic Bounce is specifically a passive that reflects moves. It will not reflect abilities. So, for example, Intimidate will not reflect the attack lower to the Pokemon that uses it. Also, if you're going against a Pokemon with Mold Breaker, Magic Bounce will not activate. Excadrill currently has Mold Breaker as his hidden ability, so he is going to be a pretty good counter for Espeon right now. And here's just a real quick video to show off that Magic Bounce does not activate on Intimidate. Magic Bounce only activates on moves, not abilities. So let's go into the EVs that are put into Espeon. I go full special attack speed, and I get the special attack up, nature attack down. I do see some people go for more speed. I would personally rather have more damage than more speed on this specific build. And here's the move list that I use for Sword and Shield. It is going to be a little bit different. I'll go over the staples first, and then why I decided to change 2 of the moves up. So Psychic is a staple. It's a really good stab move. 90 base power, can lower special defense stat. And then same thing with Shadow Ball. It hits around some things that won't get hit by Psychic. And also it still lowers special defense and gives pretty good power. I go with Psyshock instead of Calm Mind. Calm Mind is good. I don't feel like in this gen you really have as much time to set up with Espeon. Also, Psyshock is good because it will use your special attack, but calculate damage based on their defense. This way, if you run up against a special attacker wall that has a really high special defense, you can easily switch to Psyshock and take them down. And then Wish is the other move that I swapped out. Normally I would go with Morning Sun, but with how Dynamaxing and G-Max moves work, there's a lot of changes in the weather. Morning Sun only has 5 PP, Wish has 10, and also you can use Wish to set up a heal for another Pokemon. So I think the benefits with Wish outweigh the benefits that you'd get with Morning Sun. If you don't feel like chain breeding for Wish, Morning Sun is still a really good option. And this is a after edit. I just realized I didn't tell you guys where to get these moves. So Psychic, you will get this through level up. Wish, that is a chain breeding move, like I said at the beginning. That is in the Sylveon video if you want to see how to get that. Psyshock and Shadow Ball, those are both TRs, so they'll break after 1 use and you'll find them in the wild area. And then finally for a held item, I go with Life Orb. Choice Specs is a pretty good option, but it will lock you into moves, so you won't be able to swap over to Wish. And then if you run into a special defense wall, you won't be able to jump over to Psyshock. I think Life Orb is pretty good. It will drain your life a little bit, but Espeon, with how low its defense is kind of a glass cannon anyway. I'd rather just try to sweep and one-shot everything. And here's a real quick look at Espeon in action. Here's Psyshock. Here's Psychic. Here's Wish. And here's Shadow Ball. And we should see the proc from Wish after this. Oh, Magic Bounce activated, and Healed Gallade. Oh, what a great way to show off the ability. And that was Espeon, the Magic Bouncer in Pokemon Sword and Shield. If you liked what you saw, please subscribe. I got a lot more of these videos coming out. If you have any questions at all, please drop them in the comments. I like to help people out. I'm very active on the comments, so please, if you have any question about this video or have an idea for another video, please leave a comment below. Also, I can't remember if I said it, but please like and subscribe the video, If I already did say it, sorry, but I've been getting a lot of support recently, and it's really cool to see. The more support I get, the more videos I'll put out. So thank you guys so much. Goodbye.